Welcome, everyone. Hi. That. Oh yes, and happy international.
My stones! We have a new record.
Thank you, Lancelot. Yes, happy International Sandwich Day to everybody who is having a sandwich today. Let's go. Oh, I want a sandwich now, but it's okay. I had food before the stream. But yes, something quite interesting has happened on the Twitter side of things. So last night I shared the gameplay footage of Bettles train in the Carnival Railway stage. That has exploded to the extent that it's the most popular tweet I've ever made on Twitter in like the 10 plus years I've been using it, which is kind of insane. Oh my gosh. And it caught the attention of the Howl Stars boys, so that's really cool. I'm so happy about that. And one of them, Flan, he now follows not only the Chrono Gear Twitter account, but me as well. So thank you, Flan. I'm so glad that you like what we're doing. And oh my gosh, thank you so much for everything you do. Like, just in case you see this, because like I've been following Flan since his debut. His debut is like S tier, by the way, absolutely incredible. But yeah, he puts so much like character and enthusiasm in all of his content, and it's just like, it just makes me smile anytime that I see it. So thank you, Flan. I am honored.
Congrats, Spacey.
Rob, thank you so much. Spacey gets the recognition speedrun category. But for real, I'm very happy. I want to give it maybe like a week and then share more gameplay footage. Or maybe just a few days, I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to show Polka's half of the train. And I also want to show gameplay of this level that I'm still working on, Sanzo Time.
Yes.
Yeah! Also, yeah, banger track. But early during my last stream, I mentioned I wanted to have doors implemented in this stage. Like, as a placeholder, I was using the sauna gates. But we do have doors now, and they're modular, so I can use them in different contexts in the game as well, which will be very useful. And like, the way they work is that like when you're overlapping the door, it will play its open animation, which in this case is like a double slider, which works because I need to design the door in a way to where you could still access it even when the stage was flipped 180 degrees. So it has to touch both the ceiling and the floor, and it has to have like a double door layout. And of course, when you press up next to it, also Paige says hello. Paige, it's okay, no barky.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Now she's barking low because she knows she shouldn't be barking. But yeah, when you press up next to it, Crony will like actually like go like underneath it layer wise, and then appear to like enter.
Operator 1997 gifted a tier 1 sub to Lancelot the Hedgehog.
Thank you, Operator.
15 gift subs in the
Thank you for gifting subby to Lancelot. Also, Lancelot, I just wanted to double check real quick. I don't know if you saw my reply in Discord. But like, it's okay to be enthusiastic about Freedom Planet, but like, I kind of want to keep like Chrono Gear like a separate thing from that game. So please be mindful of that when you like post like replies to stuff on Twitter. Okay. Somebody sent me something in Discord that gave me a chuckle. Okay, so I do have a few extra things to show off. So I will just hop into Sands of Time and play through what I have so far. I'm gonna pause music. Okay. Well, this stage actually has like music now. It was like in a very early stage during my last stream, but Bob the guy helped me touch it up a little bit. It's still a work in progress, but I think it adds a lot to the atmosphere. Oh, Lancelot, thank you This is your 3rd month, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, also, how's the volume compared to my voice? Volume's good? Okay, I have a couple things, like, one of our artists, Carol, redrew the drill wind effect. I think it's a lot more, it looks a lot more meaty now. I like it. We can also attack while crouching now, which very much comes in handy in certain contexts. See, like, if there's an enemy, like, directly below you on the slope, now you can just do this. It also helps with the card blocks in Carnivore Railway. Yeah, Fairy Iris. Yeah, like, it's not even necessarily based on, well, I'm gonna lower the volume on my end so that I can actually hear myself talk. It's not even necessarily based on Alucard's down attack. It's more based off of... Actually, as a reference, I use Lucina's down tilt from Smash. So you can kind of see that there, but, like, it's just a very useful ability to have in a game like this. And yeah, I touched up the sprites for the fireball launchers. Smashing! Okay, let's climb up here. Okay, I think the door's over here. Yep, okay, so it will open when you overlap it now. And then when you press up to enter, like, she just walks in. It's a very simple but effective, like, animation. Okay, so that works quite nicely still. And you can still use the door. The only thing is that the button prompt moves with the terrain. I have to figure out a way to kind of like have it save its position relative to the door. I also have these sand falls. I can't remember if they were in during my last stream, but they kind of like serve as a visual indicator of where the center of the level is. So that way, if you want to like fall straight down into the next half of the hourglass, you'll know where to go for that. And up here is where our starting location is. Another thing too is that there's these sand piles. Like, you notice that the tops of these formations are covered in sand. Those will hide or show based on the rotation of the stage. So when the stage rotates again, this sand pile will be hidden, and then the sand pile, like right here, on the bottom of this platform, will appear. And that's the same case for like a bunch of other places too. I think it's a nice, like, subtle touch. Yeah, like Edge Drive, I have a pretty good idea of how I could fix the button offset. Like, I could save like its current Y position at the start of the scene, and then kind of like flip it when the rotation happens. Okay, let's drop down to the second half of the hourglass. There isn't really anything new down there, but... Oops. Okay. Yeah, this door is here. Same case, but I think I might make it so that the first indoor section you enter is still like small like this, but I would want this to be like a more involved like dungeon area. Yeah, there's the mural. Well. Alright, cool. Nice. So I'm currently considering like how I want to handle the golden gear missions in this level. I'm thinking that once you make enough progress, you'll see like some kind of like device or Paige! That's not nice. You don't bark in the office. You can bark in the living room, that's fine. But it really bothers me when she barks when she's in here. It's like she has to respect me. Otherwise she'll just like walk all over me and never listen to my commands. She would be like a high-leveled Pokemon before you get enough badges for obedience. But yeah, I'm thinking that once you make enough progress in this stage, there'll be some kind of like formation or like artifact or like a big ball or something that contains both golden gears. It'd be like in the center column, and then it would kind of like split and go off in different directions, and that way it would be clear to the player that they can either fall straight down to the second half of the hourglass, or they could ascend upwards and get that other golden gear. So I think like it kind of like maybe it kind of warrants like a mini cutscene to kind of like point you in the right direction. Ah, ghostly feline. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Ba ba ba. Gonna enjoy some popcorn. Be right back. Let's go. All right, so I guess I could play through Carnival Railway one more time to show off like the finished track now. Because Bob is done with it. Let's go. Okay. I did actually move like the very first cutscene to its own scene. Because like again, I felt like 4 separate cutscene breaks for one level was a bit much. But I think this is pretty good. Like, I'll have the first one in its own scene, and then the level will actually properly start. And then I'm going to split off Battle and Pocus Trains into 2 separate missions. So that way each mission only has like 1 cutscene, like per mission. And that should hopefully like flow a little bit more nicely. But I'll start with the intro cutscene so you can see kind of what's different from last time. Yeah, Mike's like, oh hey, it's the one Twitter level. you just play in Twitter. That's the level. And the golden gear is in like a tweet that you have to find. Love to say, but you have to work on your game. You like to share your progress, but it's still a physics prototype? Yeah, no problem, Luis. Take your time. Yeah, I do also want to add some train ambience. That way this, like, the cutscene isn't quite as silent. Okay, the enemies in this level are a huge plus. Thank you so much, Argo. Like, an interesting fact is that there's only 4 enemy types in this stage, but I think that's all it needs. Because there's already so many other things going on. Okay, we've seen this cutscene before. I'm just gonna poke through the dialogue real quick. Been a while since you've seen the game. It's really coming along. Thank you, Ghostly. Yeah, like, I don't know if you were here at the start of the stream, but like, I was talking about how like we shared like I posted a gameplay video of this level, specifically like the battle side, and it kind of like blew up in a way that none of our posts have ever done before. So it makes me very like excited for like the future of this project. I still need to finish that side mission too. Like, it's not mandatory to free the red cronies, but it does give you like an additional golden gear later on if you can manage it. And okay, so what I'm imagining is that like this would take you to like just a small like just a small teaser of Polka's train, and then you'd hop back to Bettle's train for a final challenge. Whereas the second mission would just straight up start here, and then you'd introduce yourself to Polka. How would I improve the bosses in Sonic games? Any Sonic games? Well, that's an interesting question, because I feel like different Sonic games try to do different things with their boss fights. But I'm personally a fan of, like, boss battles that, like... There's ways to speed them along if you've already beaten them before. Like, I feel like the classics kind of, like, handle that quite well. I think that's, like, very befitting of Sonic to have, like, a lot of room for, like, optimizing how fast you're able to clear boss fights. Oh yeah, I have to update Polka's jumping animation because one of the team members redrew it for us. You don't think Sonic bosses should last longer than 30 seconds? It depends. I think more bombastic ones can go on longer. As long as, again, there are strategies for, like, kind of, like, making it go by a little faster. Oh, Alex, you and Chris watched a speedrun of Sonic 3 Knuckles last night, and you compared to Superstars. It's a night and day difference. Oh my gosh, yeah. Said it before, but the song bops. Thank you. Yeah, Bob like really made this song like shine. Like I started with like a draft and then I sent it over to him, and then like he did his thing. Ow. Bah, bah, bah. That's so good. And like the main thing that like he kind of focused on when he continued working on it is to kind of like add a melody like in the section just before the slap bass comes in. Yeah, another strategy you can use for this part is to just wait for the cards to come back. But you gotta be careful. Oh, hello Striker Shark. Welcome. I'm doing game dev stuff today. I usually start my game dev streams, for those who are new. I start them just like playing and showing off some of the stuff that we've worked on since the last dev stream. But then afterwards I kind of like wind things down and kind of like focus on like either like coding or like level design or pixel art. I think this is gonna be like primarily a drawing stream today. Okay. Yeah, game dev. Okay, and this is kind of like modeled after some, like, it's not just Mario Wonder, but a bunch of other Mario games have like sections where you have to collect 5 of a thing, and then you get the thing that you're trying to collect. Oh, hi Pudding Pantsu. Awesome. Yeah, hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I agree, Mike. I would consider myself a sort of generalist. I often describe myself as like a jack of all trades and an ace of none. I can do a lot of different aspects of game development, and for like the first 4 weeks of this game's development, I was doing everything by myself. Like I didn't even have a team until I was a month in. I was able to do pretty much everything on my own, but I feel like for any individual task, I tend to take longer than someone who is like specifically specialized. But yeah, like it's really fun to have like to be a generalist, because if you're feeling burnt out with one specific thing, like let's say I am really struggling to like program something in code, I can pivot to just like drawing pixel art for a while, and then once I burn out from pixel art, I can pivot to like I don't know, like sound design or music. From where do I know Diki? Oh, I know, I first like met Diki64 because I played like an early version of his most recently released game, Lunistis, at the last Sonic Amateur Games Expo that I was a part of. So like I remember streaming it, and I just like sung its praises, and then we kind of became friends after that, and now we're both like we're both like game dev Twitch streamers. Wow. Okay. So that's that stage. E. Oh, so the whole phrase is Jack of all trades, master of none, better than master of one. Oh. I did not know that. Thank you for the tip, or for the little fact. Okay, so before I forget, I need to update, Poke's jump. Okay, so right now it's just a single frame, but we now have a 4-frame jump. So I'm gonna pull sprites, characters, Poke, jump. Okay. So it doesn't need to loop. It shouldn't loop. So I'm thinking maybe the first frame can be like 3 frames long. And then we just kind of like... Yeah. That's fine. Okay, just adds a little bit more flavor. Also, why is this not using... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna load... There we go. Alright, I gotta do that again, because I did not use like the actual the actual saved like animation set for her, so... Okay, doing this again. Okay. Okay, that's better. And she's got a few more animations here that I can use too. She got angry. Let me hide Bettle's hat real quick. And then, got a 1-frame cheer sprite, which I could probably squeeze into the cutscene at some point. Confusion, searching through Bettle's hat, sitting down on the ground. Yeah, just a few different cutscene poses. Okay. So now that I've done that, let's do some drawing, shall we? Okay. Yeah, so, okay, let me see, like, there's the to-do list, I suppose, before I consider Carnival Railway to be done. Poke's train is technically, like, finished from start to end, but I do want to make the final challenge a bit more involved. Because currently I just have like a few like different hoops like scattered around haphazardly in the final section. I also need to get some crowd cheering ambience here. And then I need to like section off her stage into its own mission. So when the player enters this portal, it will instead take them to like the entrance of this specific train car that is currently not finished. But then this would be like where like I guess the final challenge in Bettle's train would be. I'm thinking it would be kind of like a pachinko style thing where you'd have like some kind of like large chip at the top, and you'd have to strategically flip over the card blocks so that it falls in a certain way. And then at the bottom there'd be like a slot in the middle, like a big one for the golden gear, and then there'd be slots on the sides of it that have negative effects. Either that, or maybe you'd have to like drop multiple chips into like multiple slots, and then that way you get awarded the golden gear. I'll play around with some ideas off stream, but that's kind of like my thoughts about it right now. Oh, Delta, classic Sonic bosses are fine. Most of them are short, sweet, and can be teased if you know what to do. Except Lava Reef, yeah. Yeah, that's like... I think it's because I feel like Sonic's wheelhouse is to have like challenging stages and easy bosses. It kind of shares that in common with Mario. Like, I feel like Mario excels when the stages are difficult and the bosses are like simple. Whereas you compare it to like more action-oriented games such as Mega Man, which have like easier levels and harder bosses. So I think that's kind of like the reason for why it feels strange for Sonic to have like longer or harder boss fights, because it's not like it's like different from what you're used to, you know. So kind of like the contrast doesn't always work out. And I've heard that Kirby is also kind of on the same spectrum of like easier levels and harder bosses. It's been a long time since I played Kirby, but I do want to dip my wings into the series at some point in the near future. I have played Kirby games before. I've played the original Game Boy one and Dreamland 3. But I'll probably start with like Superstars, because I've heard that that's a really good one. Kirby Superstar. Was it on the Game Boy Advance? Or like Super Nintendo? But I've heard like from there onwards they get like really, really good. So I'm excited. Well, let me take a sippy. Okay. The lid keeps closing on me. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, let me pivot to drawing. Okay. Here we go. So the first thing I wanted to share is this particular dialogue portrait for Crony. It's kind of based on like an update that was made to her model at some point, where she got this expression, which was kind of like funny because like it was so unlike her up to that point, like in terms of her character. But there is exactly one place in the game where I will use this, and it's specifically when she acquires the fishing rod. And she'll be like, oh, shiny. Yeah. Also, if you recall, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, during one of my I think like 2 or 3 dev streams ago, I drew this draft of Kobo that has since been touched up by I believe Ward on our team. So now let's see. I have it in one of these tabs. Okay, this one. Yeah, okay, so this is what she looks like now. I feel like the hair is much better, and the pose kind of more matches like kind of her like childlike stiffness, which you know, I think has personality. Also, text box picture. Which one? But yeah, both Ward and Neko took turns drawing like animations for her. So she's got like a little grumpy sprite here. She's like, oh man. What size canvas am I using for the sprites? I typically for the human-like characters, I will use 80 by 80. I think that's enough room for them. So there's that one. Kobo's run animation. I love how it looks. Oh my gosh. It's so bouncy. Ah!
Rob Rauner gifted a tier 1 sub to edgedrive_r.
Yeah.
They have given
Thank you for
51
gifting
gift
Edge
subs
Drive
in
a
the channel.
subby. Hope you enjoy your emotes, Edge Drive. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, the other poses are kind of like works in progress for her. Okay. What else we got? Okay, right. We also drew sprites for Koyori, who will make an appearance in the game along with the rest of HoloX. So So it was the same case as Kobo. I drew a rough draft, and then I sent it over to Ward, and then he touched it up. And he came up with a few different poses that we could potentially use, depending on what we feel like. Like ones where she's holding like science beakers, because she's a scientist, and then she's got like the neutral sprites. She's got 2 that we could use. I'm thinking this would be like her like normal idol, when she's not like talking to anybody. And then when you like talk to her in a dialogue conversation, she could put her hands in her pocket. Typical scientist trench coat
Operator
pose.
1997 gifted a tier 1 sub to Ghostly Feel and Dev.
Thank you,
They have
operator,
given
for
16
another
gift
gifted
subs in the
subby.
channel.
Hope you enjoy your emotes, Ghostly Feline. Hype train close? Wow. Yeah, these could all work very well for different situations. And Koyori will actually be a boss fight. Well, I don't know if I want to elaborate any further until I actually have like gameplay footage set in stone. My original plan for this stream was to kind of like work on her boss fight, but I think like I'm still a little bit wired in a good way from like all the attention that we got on Twitter. So I just want to have like I just want to wind down and just like do some drawing, you know. Gotta be mindful of the spoilers. Yeah. Oh, board the Wagugus Express. Okay, so I should have a blank canvas here. Yeah. Well, it's not blank. I put down like a bunch of characters in different heights and proportions, and these will be like a valuable like visual reference for how I could sketch out new characters. So I just picked a bunch of random characters that we have already drawn. I picked Crony, Kobo, Laplas, Koyori, and Mume. You assume she's a chemist? Yeah, she's like a scientist. Like she's very high energy. Like she talks really fast and stuff. She's actually like extremely popular. She's like one of the most subscribed to talents in Hololive, like out of all their talents. But I think the most subscribed to Hololive girl is Gura still. She has like 4.5 million subscribers. But if I'm not mistaken, like Koyori is really up there. Like she's been consistently like topping like viewership charts on like YouTube in general. Yeah, Gura has almost 4.5 million followers. That's really awesome. But like she doesn't stream as much lately, but that's okay. Like she'll stream like for a few days, like every month. I think it'd be really cool if anytime Gura comes back for a few streams, like she could brand it as Shark Week. Like maybe like 1 week a month there'd be like hey, it's Shark Week, Gura's back. Oh, Delta, Koyori, Okayu, Lammy, and Crony are probably your favorite Hololive talents. Let's go. It's hard for me to pick favorites, but like I wouldn't make a game about Crony if I didn't like really like her. But yeah, I suppose if I had to pick an Oshi, it would be Crony. But I also really like Fauna, and pretty much all of Promise. And I'm also like taking a shine to HoloX now that I'm spending more time like drawing them and researching them. They're so cool.
Operator 1997.
And of course, I really like the Holostars boys, especially Guild Tempest.
They have given 17 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, operator, for another gifted subby. Hope you enjoy your emotes, Argo. Yeah. Aside from Sana, you didn't watch a lot of Hololive? Oh yeah, Sana is eternal. Yeah, Advent is really fun to watch too. I really like watching Bijou and Narissa. And of course, like Shiori has like a very like unique sense of humor. I like watching her too. Fuamoko also is like really popping off lately. Oh yeah, that is true. Crony's design was made by Wada Arco, who like is one of the artists behind the Fate series. That's so cool how Cover like is able to like commission like artists from like anime and video games and stuff for like some of their character designs. That's so cool. You've been following? Oh yeah, Cyan Heart. She's wonderful. Like all the girls at VNU are like really good, are like really fun to watch. I mean, admittedly, I don't have a lot of time to like watch like everybody's streams. Like I get like a lot of my knowledge of Hololive comes from like clips on YouTube. So like shout out to Clippers, like they're the MVPs. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe next I could draw another character that kind of shows up in the world of space. Her name is Hosho Marine, and she's like a pirate captain. She's gonna be a challenge because I'm usually not like familiar with drawing like you know those kinds of character designs. The outfits designs are amazing. Oh yeah, I agree. So let me see if I can find a reference for Marine. Oh my gosh, I'm getting messages. Come on. Okay. Alright, I got a reference on my secondary monitor. So I guess I'll give it a shot. I'll start with like a dark silhouette and then take it from there. Yeah, Marine is a very unique, she's one of the more unique ones in Hololive, yeah, I agree. Like, I don't keep tabs too much on, like, the JP side, because, of course, I can't understand the language, so most of my knowledge comes from, like, clips that have been translated to English. But thankfully, there are a bunch of people on the team who are very big fans of the JP side of things. So they've been really helping me like learn about them and like see like what makes them all unique and special. Now a face isn't like 100% a circle. You want to have kind of like a cheek, like a little bit of a cheek that kind of like pokes out like that. And I feel like maybe her facial structure would be more like Crony's, where it's a bit more angular. But also she has big pirate hat. I need to pull up another reference for that hat. Because I want to make sure that I get it at the proper angle. Yeah, I might want to draw her facing left actually, because like she has like a massive like pirate captain's hat, and like it looks like it's like positioned asymmetrically. So it looks different, depending on the angle. So I'm gonna like initially draw her sprite facing from the left, and then I'll just flip it horizontally afterwards. So she's kind of got like, just got like this. Yeah, she's a pirate captain. I cannot wait to start working on her stage. She's the antagonist of the second level in the world of space, which is called Marine Battlestar. And anyone who's played Freedom Planet, like it's basically kind of like the Sky Battalion or like the Airship Seguada of this game, except like except like you're you're in space, and like the first like phase of the level, I guess you would not actually be on her ship. You'd have to like work with Sana, who is like in the background, and I'm imagining she would have like a giant slingshot and she'd like fling meteors at Marine's ship in order to disable the shields so that Crony can board it. Like if I'm able to kind of like put that idea into effect, it's gonna be an absolutely insane stage in the best way. And she's got kind of like a ponytail that comes out from the back too. But like, I'm kind of very tempted to kind of like skip ahead from time into space and just like work on that level. Do as much as I can to get like the assets prepared for it. Okay, like, also have to account for how big her hair would be. Very interesting design. So she's got like these like pigtails in the front, almost. And then she's got like this. Yeah, like, yeah, Mike, like, we've been doing that a lot actually, like skipping ahead or behind depending on like what assets are ready at any given time. It's a refreshing change of pace because when I worked on the Freedom Planet series, I would often just like focus on one stage for like months on end, and then only like really move on to other like stages once it was like 100% done. Whereas this time we're just like hopping all over the place as we create assets for stuff. And I think because this game is more like structured after like a Mario game, for example, in terms of progression, I think that like plays to the strength of the genre, to where it helps us like figure out like assets that we can like use in multiple stages. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have like have her have a cup size similar to Crony. So I need to cut this out, and then I just need to like compare the size. I'll do this. Oh, hi, Ups. Hi. Plus, it's helpful to see a bit of the full scope of the project. Yeah, exactly. That's another benefit that I really have genuinely noticed, Mike, is that by flip-flopping between so many different like levels instead of focusing on just one, we get a better handle of what specific parts of the game we should scale back. Because that's a very important thing that you have to do. You have to make sure that your idea isn't too ambitious. Like depending on how much time you have to work on the game. Like I do not want this game like taking 3 years like the original Freedom Planet did, or even 7 years like Freedom Planet 2 did. I want to spend like maybe like 2 years tops on this project. Okay, so she's got kind of a collar here, and then she's got like a huge oversized like jacket / trench coat, which looks really cool. I think at this point I'm gonna start introducing color, just so that I have a better handle of where specific parts should be. So I'm going to take a screenshot of my reference photo and like copy some of the colors. The reference I have does not have a palette on the side, so I'm gonna have to be mindful of that. Okay, so we got this red here, which is the main part of her outfit. And then we've got like a dark brown for like the see-through parts. Just like right here. Ferris, thank you for head pats and hydrate and stretch. Okay, I need to make it a point to not just do arm stretches, to actually do hand stretches, because my hands are really starting to feel it lately. Okay, take sippy first. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna do hand stretch now. It might take a minute. Frankly Gamer 29, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm drawing pixel art today for our hololive fangame. I must say, I'm feeling pretty good about the silhouette method for this particular character, because like so much of her design is just like her oversized pirate costume. Well, it's not a costume, she is a pirate. Oh, Edge Drive, you have a good routine your doctor gave you for hand stretching. You can DM it to me later if you want it. Yeah, sure thing. I've got a method that is working pretty well for me so far, but I am open to, like, variety. You're gonna get a chicken sandwich, Blake Ivory? Yeah! Do it in celebration of International Sandwich Day. Okay, I'm shaking my hands. I am done stretching. Okay, so what else we got? We also need a skin color. Let's just do that. And then we'll just do like pure white for the parts of the outfit that need it. And I'm gonna need to get another reference of her. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, the reference I was using has a turnaround, but it doesn't actually have a front-facing version of her with her trench coat on. So I'm going to pull that one up instead. Where'd you go? Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah, I'm just going through my file explorer right now, and because I like to, whenever I pull a reference up of a character in this game, I like to save it to my hard drive under a specific folder. That way I don't need to like type in the URL address every time I need to pull it up. Okay, so right, I need a lighter red for the hair. So I guess like that for the hair. Okay. It's a pretty good palette to start off with, so now what I want to do is pull that up. And then I just kind of like, first I'm going to start with hair bangs. It's just got like a larger hair bang like in the center. And then her right eye here is the one with the eye patch on it. So I'll kind of like draw this. Alright, I gotta draw this. So the darker red, she's got like a dark red like handkerchief thing right here. Oh yes, like we also need a gold color. Make it kind of a pale gold. Do like this. It's gotta flare more. Something like that. That. Yeah, speed highway at dawn. It's one of those songs that I feel like captures the magic of Sonic Adventure 1 soundtrack. Okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna copy Mume's skin tones for now. You were told that Super Spacey Bat exists, you just need to collect the 7 Chaos Gear Shifts. Apparently there's a Super Alex as well, where you need 7 Chaos Whiskers. Thank you for lurking, Delta. Okay, so here, what we do... Get the eye patch. Just make it like that, I guess. Cool. So I do notice the inside of the captain's hat. It's kind of like a dark red. Nice. Let's like kind of like do this, give it a bit of depth that way. What color would Super Spacey be? That's a good question. I never really thought about it. I think maybe cyan would be a cool color. Or purple. I think cyan's more heroic though. Kind of like... Which Super Saiyan form is the one with the cyan hair? Is it Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a silly name. But I do like the color. It looks good on Goku. Oh, thank you, Alex. You warm my heart with your kind words. So I guess I could... Oh yeah, absolute banger. So now we got this, and I really like her symbol. I'm gonna pull up her ship in the game, because like since she's in World of Space, she's a space pirate in this game. So this is her spaceship, which was drawn by Apple. Oh, I like the design so much. And like we purposely kind of like gave it a long nose so that like there's like a long flat area that the player can like walk across for like a boss fight or something. Yeah, Apple cooked good. Is this Spacey spaceship? No. This is Marine spaceship for Chrono Gear. But yeah, this is her like insignia. This is the insignia of the Hosho pirates. I like that. So I could use that as a reference if I need to. It's basically a heart with the left half is white and the right half is like an outline. And like I've said previously that like World of Space, like the goal is for each level to kind of have like a food theme to it, and Marine Stage I would imagine would be like based on drinks. Like maybe like soda pops or, you know, piratey rum. That's fine. Sonic Superstars was worth it specifically for this track, but all the T-Lopes tracks are bangers. Yeah, it's fine for now. Like, there are some details in her design that I probably need to, like, compromise on a bit. Okay, so here we kind of do this. Rum cake? Oh, that's interesting. I never heard of that before. Okay, I feel like maybe her handkerchief needs to move up a little bit. Like there. Right there. Nice. Okay, how's that compare to everybody else? Pretty good so far. I'm looking at... Okay. I need to make the collar a bit less pronounced. Oh yeah, she has kind of a white bandana under her hat, which I assume helps keep the hat in place. Nice, nice, nice. I could probably afford to bring in one more gray color, kind of balance that out. There we go. Something like that. Doing good, Spacey. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so now a little bit of neck. Then she's got kind of the same like kind of handkerchief that's on her head, like a red handkerchief. Nice. Same handkerchief with the gold border, I should say. And she's got like a green like gem surrounded by gold here. It's like that color. But I need to pick a color that can stand out more from the gold. Unless I just make the whole thing green. That's probably a bit easier, less busy, for the sprite specifically. Okay, she does have bare shoulders. Can do that. Okay. And she's got kind of a collar, a white collar. Like that, I guess. I'll make it dark gray for now, just so I can actually, like, tell it apart from the skin color. Maybe move the handkerchief over a little bit. Nice. I'm gonna add a bolder red to act as like a highlight. Oopsie. There we go. Nice. FXY Dev, hi. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm doing pixel art. Okay. A nice border here. Like that. Alright, cool. Making good progress. Making good progress. So I think from here, I noticed underneath the handkerchief is like another like set of like folded cloth that is like white colored. I did on the game side of things, I noticed that Game Mill, the guys who are making Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, they just came out with DreamWorks Kart Racer, and I'm very tempted to try it out next week. It doesn't look very good, but I want to try it anyway. Just for the novelty of being able to play it as like Shrek or Donkey or Megamind. Okay, that's not... I gotta use the darker color, because it's a see-through. Oh, I see. There isn't even any black down here. There's just the see-through. Except down here, which is like same color as her hair pretty much down here. Yeah, that. Yeah, Shrek. You could tell that it's not Mike Myers. But, you know, bless that voice actor, he tries. And like the footage that I saw, like it has like 4 different speeds, kind of like how Mario Kart does. But the absolute fastest speed is kind of like 50cc in Mario Kart. Which is kind of like, what? But whatever. As long as I don't get a copyright strike for playing it, then I'm up for it. Da, 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 da. So I think you do this. Could take down the VOD after? Oh yeah, I suppose so. If I get bonked for it, then I can do that. Okay, so I think that's a good compromise on how much detail there actually is there. Because again, like when you're working with pixel art, you have to make those kinds of concessions for the sake of readability. Yeah. Cool. So how does that compare to the other characters in terms of their shoulder width? It's comparable. Yeah, it does look like one of the racing games ever made. So from here, I could play around with an eye shape. Kind of using Wume as a reference. I could see her maybe getting... Actually, I think maybe she could use like a shorter eye, like 3 pixels high, maybe. So like, I don't know, something like that. Ba, 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 ba. And she's got kind of a red eye that kind of fades into yellow at the bottom. Something like that. Let me experiment with making the eye 3 wide. I mean 3 tall. Yeah.
It's Ridge Racer!
It's Red Racer!
Ridge Racer!
Red Racer! Nice. It does look like she's looking to the side a bit too much. So maybe I need to separate the eye a bit more. Well, I can move the eye patch to the left. I think that's the way to do it. Still looks like she's looking to the side too much. Maybe if I move the iris to the left, then that'll be fine. That's better. Okay. Let's bring the eye patch back over. And her insignia is actually on the eye patch as well, which is really cool. But I don't know how I'm gonna draw a heart this small. That works. Okay. I just want to move it over a little bit. Yeah. Cool. Oh, thank you for the save reminder, Mike. Okay, I'm gonna go to sprites, characters. I don't have a folder for Marine yet. That's surprising. So Marine. E. Okay, I'm gonna take sippy. Oh shoot, I'm out of water. I'm gonna go get water real quick. I'll be back in a minute or two. Thanks everybody. Bye.
Spacey Bottotelli will return after the break.
I'm back. I'm back. You know what's funny? A minute or two ago, I actually sat down. I was about to press play, but then I realized I forgot to bring my water back in from the kitchen. So I had to go back and get it. Yes, thank you everyone for your patience. Okay, so now... Okay, we want a little bit more hair up here to kind of show that it's spilling out from inside the captain's hat. Because just imagine that it's taco shaped, and you've got taco topping spilling out that end. That's basically what's happening with her back ponytail. Her back ponytail actually kind of fades into blonde. That's kind of interesting. Okay. I guess we could do something like that. Oh, I hear very low rumbling. I wonder if it's an aircraft or a train. I do not know. Oh, happy earlier birthday, Pete. Oh, Ashley. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Berries. Okay, do this. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Maybe I could add another gray for the pirate hat, just a bigger highlight. Because it is a pretty large, object on the character. So we want to give it a bit more, 3D depth. I kind of feel the same about adding another gold color, but let's give it a bright highlight. Yeah, something like that. You hear your sleep is bad, so you're still up from yesterday, but that means you can make the Spacey stream. Oh. Well, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I didn't sleep well last night either. For one thing, I was wired because, I had just, late at night, I had made the post, and I noticed right even then, it was starting to gain, a lot of traction. And then there was, one particular person that was not a fan of, the hololive and holostars talents being in the same game. Because, hololive is the girls and holostars is the boys. So he was the kind of person who was the two should not mix. But yeah, the comment he left on our post, got under my skin more than I should have let it. So it did cause me to kind of, wake up in the middle of the night from stress. But, whatever. It's just, a one follower Twitter account. I'm not gonna, I've blocked him. Yeah, it's okay, Alex. I'm feeling better now. Okay, so the way she wears her coat is that, it's kind of, draped over her elbows. And, that, actually, the top of the coat, the top collar is, like around here. Yeah, I guess you could say that, Health Sword. And I was talking to the team about it, in the middle of the night when I woke up, and, apparently, that person is, a known entity in the hololive community. But I'm not gonna pay attention to it when literally every single other, interaction with the post, all 10,000 of them have been, unanimous praise. You cannot let, it's very easy for the human brain to fixate on something that kind of deviates from the usual. And that goes for, comments on anything you make. Like if you make something and you get like an avalanche of like positive comments, that just makes the one negative comment stand out more, and it's very easy to kind of like fixate on that more than you should. So like it takes a lot of practice to kind of like discard that sort of thing. But I highly encourage you to do so, because your mental health is just going to be so much better that way. Especially if you make something that like really pops off and ends up having like a fan base of its own. Okay, so we're this. So we kind of got this going. Yeah, I'm definitely used to that. Getting like the occasional negative with stuff that I work on, but then I just have to remind myself, okay, this is still like an overwhelmingly positive thing. You cannot please everyone, so just as long as they are not like actually bothering people, because this person was actually like, I feel like he was trying to start arguments about it, so that's why I ultimately blocked him. But if it weren't for that, then I probably would just like ignored. Okay, this is gonna be tricky to pull off, because it's a familiar piece of clothing to me, but she's wearing it in kind of an unconventional way, like a very loose way. I might have to draw like her torso first. So she's kind of got like this. Negativity affects us way more. You think it was you need 4 positive things to balance 1 negative thing? Yeah, that does seem about correct, unfortunately. But it's not... I don't think it's anything we can help, it's just the way that the human brain is wired. So... yeah. Okay, I do this. I think that's how I should do it. You'd say you need 10? It does feel like that sometimes, doesn't it? You happy you fly under the radar in social media, Mike? Yeah, absolutely. Like it takes a certain level of like character and self-confidence to like get used to handling like more popular stuff. Which is like why for a very long time I kind of kept this project on the down low and just worked on it by myself. But like the more I worked on it and the more I saw how many people that were like happy about it. Cause like it's just like the title of my stream says, characters matter. That's a statement that I've always lived by with stuff that I create. And I just like over the past few months, I've learned like how much like the hololive VTubers like matter to people. So like because of that, it kind of encouraged me to do like everything within my power to make sure that this game happens in a reasonable amount of time. So that's what motivated me to kind of form a team. And I'm absolutely happy I did, because I met so many wonderful people through this project already. Aww, B-Birch, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raider. Mio Gaming. Hi. Hope you're doing well. I'm Spacey Baltotelli. I'm a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer, and I am doing some chill pixel art today to kind of wind down after like I don't want to say stressful because that is like a negative connotation, but stressful in a good way, sort of. 24 hours, I should say. Okay, so from here, I think, yeah, she has like a belt. I want to differentiate it from the see-through fabric without adding new colors. So that might be a bit of a challenge. I guess I could give it like a gold border like this. Oh, that's so cool. Her belt buckle is shaped like an anchor. I wish I could incorporate that into the design, but the pixel art is just too small. But it's a cute design look. Oh my gosh, Edge Drive is like, I'm not crying, you have no proof Spacey's making me emotional. Oh my gosh. I've said this before, but Edge Drive, like, Edge Drive's one of our pixel artists for those who don't know, but like, I feel like he's a diamond in the rough. I think he's gonna make like absolutely amazing things beyond this project. So I'm glad I could bring him aboard, and like I feel like it's giving like everyone on the team a good opportunity to kind of hone their skills. Okay, so we got kind of a very short skirt here now. And it's kind of like ridged, where it's got like the stripes, like the subtle stripes. So I'll do something like that. And then two of them, of the stripes, are white right here, but I'll just like do one here because it's small. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Where's her chin compared to some of the taller people? She's actually shorter than Mume. I can afford to raise her height a little bit. Let me compare to Crony. Oh wait, she's way shorter than Crony. I feel like she should be like about as tall as Crony. And the hat just makes her feel a little bit taller. Okay, that's too tall. Okay, that's the same chin height now. I think that should probably work. Maybe. I think she might be like a pixel shorter. Let's do that. Let's try that. And then from here... kind of draw the back leg. Da, 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 da. We are far more than our past, and far more than our collective experiences. Acknowledging our past mistakes is important, but don't dwell on them. Yes, exactly. Oh, you watched Castlevania on Netflix? Let's go. I really should get into that season, but I don't feel motivated to get a Netflix subscription right now. I know there's other ways that kind of involve the same occupation that Marine is in, but you know, I have to be motivated enough to pursue alternative methods. Okay, let's see, what color are her shoes? This reference does not give me a clear picture. Okay. They're kind of brown with, like, red, like, flappy things on the bottom. Something like that, I guess. Something like that. There we go. So these kind of go down here, too. Bit more shadow, I'd say. He also sings the theme in Clone Heroes, though it's in Japanese instead of Phantomillion. Oh my goodness. Okay, Wahoo. I don't know, we want a bit like more shadow here because it's in the background. We got another leg here. Yep, we go. Okay. Beep-ba, boop, beep-ba, beep-ba. It's up a beep-ba, beep-ba. Right up with you. Wahoo! Da-da. Da-da-da. Not enough room. I think maybe her torso is too tall compared to the rest of the sprite. But how am I gonna shrink it when the other pieces of the outfit are kind of like... something like that, I guess. Put this down here. Da 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 da. Beep-ba-beep-ba-beep-ba. Up with you. Boo. Okay, cool. Let me separate the legs a little bit. I don't know. Like, again, I'm not trying to put too much effort into, like, proportion stuff, because then I just want to do enough that I can pass to other team members. Because I feel like we have a good workflow going in that regard, where I kind of, like, make rough drafts of different characters, and they kind of, like, polish up the proportions and stuff. Okay, how am I gonna draw this? So there's that. Then we got, like, kind of another part right here. Oh, okay, I think that goes too far that way. Because it kind of, like... Okay. Yeah, something like that. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Because again, she is wearing this, like, trench coat, like, kind of half wearing it. Let's put that there, kind of give... because the colors are very similar to each other. Or she'll need a more exaggerated pose, maybe? Maybe. Okay, make this darker. Make it more obvious that it's, like, going underneath the thing. Basically the same thing on the other side, but positioned in a way that kind of gives it more like 3D depth. So we do this, do this. I'll use the darker gold as we get downwards. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I guess we'll just use like black here because it's like very dark. Okay, now the sleeves of this coat. Well, actually, let me draw the actual like bottom part of the coat first. It's kind of like a cloak. You love blue jump and shoot guy? Yeah, me too. Blue, you're just a blue guy that jumps and shoots. Okay, like it doesn't go that far. Goes like that. And same thing on the other side. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's the bottom of the cloak, or trench coat. Then we kind of have same thing going where it's got gold trim. Okay, play around with the shading a bit. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I like how this is turning out now. I think it's starting to come together. Looks so cool. Ah, thank you, Alex. Nice. Okay. Now we just got like the dangly sleeves. Like her hands are where like the elbows would be in the trench coat. Kind of similar to like Kobo in that regard, where she kind of like half waves her jacket. And she's got like a big collar at the end. It's like this. And then the end is red. Cool. Red and gold, actually. Yeah, something like that. Shoo! Oh, yes, thank you, Alex, for posting the link to our itch.io page. Yeah, that's the page for the game if you want to give it a follow. I need to remember to post our Twitter updates there as well. But I guess, like, the thing about that is that I need to upload, like Twitter stuff elsewhere. Like, if we show gameplay clips, then I need to upload it to YouTube afterwards. Isn't a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Okay. I might have to adjust this a bit. Make it move more over here. Like that. There we go, there we go. Followed? Thank you so much. Yeah, that's my link to my Twitter page too that Alex posted. Well, our Twitter page for the game. I have my own Twitter account. Okay, so make this ponytail a bit wider, thicker. And do this. Awesome. Cool. Another thing I could probably add are highlights on the, on the stockings. Flip it left, see how it's doing. Pretty good. Yeah, it's just the legs that are kind of like a big question mark for me right now. Okay, let's lighten this one. Play around with the details on that later. But I think this is a good starting point that I can pass along to other members of the team. Okay. Do I use this color anywhere else? No, so I could do this. Da, 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 da. Nice. I think it needs to be thinner. Oh, whatever. Nice job. Thank you, Rob. Let's see, what else could I draw? Looks great, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate stretch head pack combo, Darkmoon Cross. Alright, I have hydrated just now. Now I'm going to stretch. So she does have a crewmate in this level, so maybe her crewmate, I believe her name is Minato Aqua. She also kind of has like a I guess she has kind of like a naval theme, so like they kind of like go complement each other. So she's like I know she has like a sailor look. Isn't there a hololive who's a fairy? Actually, I always felt like Iris had kind of a fairy look to her, which is why she takes like a small fairy form at the beginning of the game. But she's not a fairy though, she's a Nephilim, which is like a half angel, half demon. Okay. Yeah, I can show fairy Iris. Mama. Where is she? Does she have a separate folder? Okay, in the sheet. Oh, right, her wings are separate, that's why. Maybe if... I know I have something with her here. Maybe it's in my enemy sketches. There we go. Yeah, and... right here. Fairy Iris. Well... Ferris. Oh yes, like in terms of like other like corporate VTubers, there is Palmarine Puff from Ninji Sanji. berries. Okay. So, up next, let me see if I can pull up a reference for, for Aqua. Yeah, virtual YouTuber wiki is has been a very valuable resource for finding references. I actually tried looking up mascot designs for both Marine and Aqua, so they could kind of be representative of her pirate crew in the level, but neither of them have official mascots. I guess the closest thing that Marine has to a mascot are these big buff dudes that are a part of her pirate crew, and Aqua specifically does not want a mascot. According to the hololive wiki, the reason for that is because she imagines her fan base, her entire fan base, is made up of high school girls, despite her fans being predominantly male. Big buff dudes count? Yeah, I suppose they do. I think it'd just be weird to have human characters in the same general shape and proportion as the NPCs, as regular enemies that are easily disposed of. Okay, I think I found a good visual reference for this character, so I'm gonna save it on my hard drive just so that I have it. Oh, why is it saving as a WebP? I hate WebP. Thankfully, I have a plugin for Chrome that actually lets you choose between it basically lets you pick what file format you want to save an image as. So if you would normally right click it and then it shows up as WebP, I can just use that plugin to kind of convert it to either JPEG or PNG. Very useful. Yeah, I don't know if that's the actual reason that Aqua doesn't have a mascot, or if it's just the wiki being a wiki. Okay, so now I think Aqua would be a bit shorter, maybe Mume's height in terms of chins. There. So she's kind of yeah, her hair is explicitly in swirly pigtails, so it should be a lot easier to get the hang of compared to Marine's pirate outfit. Ah, fuzzy beard. Thank you for head pats and hydrate and stretch. Yeah, why does WebP exist? I genuinely do not know. Right, I will take a sippy. Oh my goodness. It's stretchy. I'm gonna do an arm stretch because it's been relatively recent since I did the full hand regimen. If I had to guess about the whole WebP thing, why it exists, maybe it's to kind of so that it has internal data about where specifically the picture came from. But very few of my programs know how to open it, so I guess it's kind of meant as a locking mechanism for images that were made with certain programs. Probably fine. She's got huge bangs, so I'm gonna try and do the same thing as before, where I extract the colors from the image, because there's no palette. Okay, so we're starting with like this pink. A very nice candy pink. And then there are like specific strands of her hair that are kind of like a cyan color. Oops. So it gives her design like a nice soft like cotton candy look. Which is quite nice. And then let me get a darker color for the hair. I could probably just wing like some of the, like most of the shades. I just feel like grabbing this. And then her outfit, of course, is classic navy blue. Let's grab one of the darker colors from that as well. Saturn, hi! Hope you're doing well. What up? I am drawing some base sprites for our fan game. So I guess we start with the cotton candy hair bangs. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. And she's got like these braids on the side that are quite nice too. But I don't know if I can translate that to such a small size because they're very small. But, I'll just... You like this, maybe? And then she's got like two hair strands here that are like the cyan color. And then she's kind of got like, what do they call like the sole, like the single hair strand that pokes up like in like idiot hair or something? And then she's got kind of like a bonnet. So I think like her theming is that she's kind of like a sailor, but also like a maid. Which I think makes her fit quite well as like the assistant on the pirate ship. Okay, so for the grays here, I think we have like more of a creamy color. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Oh, it's that's what it's called, a hoge. I am now thinking about hoagie buns. Sha-da-da. Sha-da-da. Your hair does that when you straighten it? Ah! My goodness. Yeah, I tend to have, like, I tend to try and, like, diversify, like, the number of, like, Sonic songs in my soundtrack. My playlist, I should say. To where I only just pick a few tracks from each game, but I have, like, all of Quartz Quadrant, because, like, it's just, like, wall-to-wall bangers. And, like, not only that, but, like, all of its different, like, pieces of music throughout the English and Japanese soundtracks are quite nice and atmospheric. Good for like drawing streams like this. Oh, that might be too large. I'm gonna shorten it. And like right in the middle there is an anchor design, I noticed. So how am I gonna get that to fit in such a small... Oh, okay, it goes all the way down here, so I have a little bit more room than I thought. Nice. Cool. So I could do this. But it doesn't look... Like, it needs to be wider, I think. Something like that. I think it'd look a bit more better. Whatever. Good enough for now. Oh, okay, yeah, her hair needs to be thicker over back here. Okay, small, small. Okay, so over here. This way. This way. Okay. I want to make them on this side. On this side, I want to make the font a little bit smaller. Get that 3D depth in there. So then I'll do this too. I think her ear would kind of poke out here as well. Yeah, okay. I do think I want to make it just a bit smaller. There we go. I think that's closer. So now, like right here, I think is where the pigtails start, but there's also like, they're tied like by these like bows, literally like handkerchiefs. Like that. Yeah, something like that. And then from here, it does something really cool. Like it kind of like goes like this almost. I'll have to draw it better, of course, but there we go. And then on the underside of like the swirl is the cotton candy blue. Very cool hair, I like it. I didn't really appreciate it until I started drawing it. Okay, I need a darker color. I'm pulling that from my reference sheet. Okay. Yeah, this is Mega Man 8 music. Da, da, da. Like, I know it's kind of like popular opinion to kind of like hate on Mega Man 8, but like, I just love its vibes. It just like has such a unique aesthetic. It's like very bouncy and cartoony. Like, I think the only reason it gets a bad rep is because of the voice acting, which like is understandable. But you know, even that kind of has this like charm. It's just like good dumb fun, you know? Just the sort of thing that you can just kind of like enjoy, even if it's not in the way that they intended it to be enjoyed. And I feel like I'm not alone in that sentiment. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Oh no, not Mega Man 9. Ba ba ba. Okay, I'll just do that. Gosh, Aqua has such cool hair. Super cute. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Okay, that's fine. Mega Man X4's voice acting isn't good either, and people tend to like that one. Yeah, and like, drawing from recent games that I have played on this channel, Symphony of the Night, another good example. Voice acting is very cheesy, and like the dialogue, like sometimes, like, is kind of like weird in the way they phrase certain things, but it has so much charm, and it's just like extremely quotable. Like, I can see why it's like beloved among Castlevania fans, to the extent that like they were a bit averse to having it be redubbed in the re-release. But I'm sure the re-release is voice acting is good on its own merits. I just need to get around to playing it sometime. Yeah, I feel like I need another color here to add more definition. Okay. Yeah, Cloudy Sky 1, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I wanna play Rondo of Blood at some point too. That's on the Dracula X collection on PSP, right? Maybe I could play like Rondo of Blood and then go back to Symphony of the Night and play Richter mode. Okay, so what I need to do now... Right, I better move her over a bit. Extra space. So I need to copy over her second pigtail. I can basically just kind of leave it as is, except like darken it a bit because it's on the other side. Is Symphony of the Night the drama club kid of the Castlevanias? That's a good way of putting it, I guess. If you got a Wii, okay, Wii Virtual Console 2. I'm quite interested to see how Maria plays in that game too. Oh, oops, little that. Oh, Quality Sky. Saw my teaser for the game on Twitter. Glad you could check out the chill drawing stream. You and your team are making something super cool. Thank you so much, Cloudy Sky. I really appreciate that. Yeah, just like everyone has been like phenomenal so far, and they're all so much fun to hang out with. I also have to remember that like we kind of discussed before I made the post that if whenever we got to 1,000 followers on Twitter on the Chrono Gear account, we would do like a private like Jackbox party together, and that happened overnight. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, I was expecting it to take several posts before we got to that point. But it's been a long time since I played Jackbox, so I think it'll be fun to, like, just play a game with friends, like, off stream. But if I enjoy playing Jackbox with them, then I could see about, like, maybe, like us playing together, like my underlings and I. The codes and stuff would have to be through the Discord server though, just to like prevent griefers, because I've heard that's like quite a problem on Twitch. Oh, thank you, Saturn, for hydrate and stretch and have bots. The triple combo. Finally takes a me. Ah, good sippy. Okay, stretchy, yeah, we'll do the full hand stretch this time. Yeah, there's a specific regiment that I have for stretching my hands, which I haven't actually done in a while, but this, but like my hands have been acting up lately, so I like suddenly remembered how to do it, and I think it's helping a lot. It also helps to like be able to take frequent breaks throughout the day as I work. Which isn't a thing that I'm able to do on my streams. But every so often I'll have a stream where I put my desk in standing mode. And then I feel like that helps a lot as long as like the stream like ends by like 5 o'clock-ish. Because then after that my legs start getting kind of tired. Yeah. Okay, like this. And I feel like I could darken these right here. Yeah, oh my gosh. Aqua looks very good in pixel art form. I'm like very pleasantly surprised. Oh yeah, apps. I can't wait for Dawn's VTuber debut. So, for those who don't know, Dawn is one of my longtime friends. Like, her full name is Dawn M. Bennett. She is quite a prominent voice actress nowadays. But one of her very first roles was voicing Lilac in our game Freedom Planet. And it's a role that she still holds near and dear to her heart, which it warms my heart as well. Like all of her roles that she's voiced throughout the years, I just love how she kind of like stays attached to them, no matter how much time passes. But yeah, she's gonna be a VTuber next year. She's only done like small teasers of it, but like it's kind of got like a macabre feel to it, which I'm very excited about. The design looks, from what she's teased so far, it looks very unique. And I believe the VTuber's name is Dapperling. Okay, let's see. Let's try her eyes now. So they're kind of like... just, you know, the kind of like sweet eyes. And then she's got like brows that I could probably like do this with. Still have my wingies out? Oh, thank you. We'll follow her as soon as she debuts. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's do that with the mouth for now. I feel like her eyes need to be rounder looking. I have to think about how I want to approach that style. Maybe like this. I'll focus on just the eyes right now. Leave the mouth for later. And she's got very bold magenta eyes. But they kind of like gradient, like at the top they're like very dark black, and then they gradient downwards into like magenta and then pink. Yeah, kind of like this, I guess. Well, let's go this way with this. Okay. Yeah, like, I could just copy and paste an eye from another character, but I don't know, I like challenging myself to make the eyes on all the characters as unique as possible between them. Because I feel like they're one of the very specific, like, aspects of a VTuber's design that are, like, the most unique. Everyone has different eyes. And it's kind of like, I feel like it's one of the elements of a design that, like, really speaks to the artist that created them. Like, you could look at a VTuber's eyes and be like, oh, so-and-so drew them. Because that's their style. Where do I want to put the highlight? Right there, maybe? No. It's kind of like on the bottom, I notice, in the thing. In the reference sheet. I think they need to be rounder looking. Just like what I can glean from her personality is that she's, like, normally a bit clumsy, but she has, like, hidden moments of, like, badassery. Like, I've heard that she's, like, an absolute monster at first-person shooters. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, no same face syndrome here. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm being super nitpicky with this, sorry. You've done streams before, but you'll become a VTuber? That is perfectly fine. Like, I feel like some people are, like, better in their element as, like a what they call a flesh tuber. Or just, like, having, like, a normal camera on. Like, one of the VTubers I used to follow, Lord Commander Chaos, he was a really awesome, like, supervillain VTuber, and to this day, his debut was probably my favorite I've ever seen. It was, like, absolutely on point. But he retired after a while. And he's currently back just as himself, as his name's Connor. But he's still fun to watch, I think. I feel like he's more in his element now. Like, he can, like maybe he feels like he can, like, be more himself, like, in the flesh, rather than using, like an avatar. But yeah, like, as a content creator, you gotta follow your heart. And if that means, like, being your real self, then go for it. Because, like, people have been their real selves for much longer than VTubing's been around. That's why I always, like, when people ask me about how to get started, I always, like insist that, that they start off with, like, not spending any money on it until they're sure that they enjoy it. Like, just, like, commission, like, a PNG image of your character and then just use that for your first, like, few streams. Just to see if it's something that appeals to you. And then if it is, then you can commit to it. I feel like this other eye over here needs to be... Maybe if I move this over, it'll feel better. Okay, I think we're going somewhere with this. But now she looks kind of sad, so I don't want that. Yeah, okay. I think I'm getting somewhere. eyes are always worth the effort. To get them looking just right, especially in pixel art. So I could do like this, maybe. No. That's good for the basic shape. So I just need to find a good spot for like a highlight. But that's probably good enough for now. I can wait until I pass it along to my team. Da, 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 da. Cool. Alright. I feel like cheeks could be a bit puffier. There we go. So now she's got like a bow here. It's not that tall, actually. So something like that. And then we kind of like that. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. And the top is a bit darker. Because it is being, the shadow of the head is being cast on the collar. So generally speaking, you want to draw your collars a bit darker than the rest of the body. So then we kind of do this. And she's got nice poofy navy blue sleeves. But it might be obscured by her hair. Actually, no. What I'll do is I'll create a new layer. So that way I don't lose the hair if I want to change it at some point. So she's got poofy sleeves. Poofy sleeves. For people that want to start on a budget, there's a new tool that adds squash and stretch to PNG-based models with layer support. That's so awesome! PNG Tuber Plus? That sounds really cool. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, PNG Tuber technology is progressing. So from here, we've got kind of this right here. And they're like striped. Stripes. Oh no, I want the stripes to start here. Nice. Maybe like give it a bit of a curve for 3D depth. Okay. And then it kind of like tapers down into like a heart shape. Oh, you find the way that I do pixel art interesting in like the best way. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, like I feel like I do some things that are pretty unconventional. Like logically, like if for like a very like experienced like character designer or like character artist, they would start with like the body proportions first, like a mannequin or something. Whereas I start with the clothes, so I feel like that's maybe why sometimes the characters I draw feel a bit lopsided at first, and then I have to pass them along to other people to kind of like touch it up. So it's something that I could definitely improve on. But I'm just used to doing things this way, and I feel like I'm more comfortable like working with like the colors of the design and stuff. So that's why I usually start with the clothing, even though I'm not supposed to. Ovenil, hi. Bats. If you like purple bat musician VTubers, boy, do I have another VTuber for you to watch. Yeah, Ovenil is a fellow purple bat musician VTuber. Well, so I guess I could do like this. Something like that. Feels like a flowery sleeve. Yeah. Bats. Purple bat musician VTuber's gotta be one of your favorite genders, huh? Arm's too thick there. Yeah, that works. That works. Now, one thing I will copy from other characters sometimes is hands. There's only so many shapes you can draw hands in at this resolution. Okay, okay. So I think undo this. This makes me realize that maybe I should shorten this part up here. Okay, that's fine. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da da. Been curious to ask, Fuzzybeard, was there a moment where you would have chosen another main OC over your now Batmalon OC? Well, I was always going to be a bat, but like originally I was more of like a gothic bat with like a more like mature like avatar. Like mature in the sense like you know, like kind of like adult, I guess. I mean, I'm an adult now, but like, you know what I mean. Like more adult-like proportions, I suppose. But I eventually pivoted. What I wanted to pivot more to like lean more into my racing side, and I felt like the racing and gothic aesthetics didn't really mix that well. So I decided to go in more of a techwear with more of a techwear aesthetic. Like one of my good friends, Tyson Tan, the character, like he's a very prominent like character designer. but like he helped a lot with our game freedom plan too. And I asked him for advice on how to kind of like approach an updated design for my model, and he said that I could probably take it in 2 different directions if I wanted to go with the racing aesthetic. I could either be a mechanic or have like a techwear look. So I went with the techwear look. Cause like I think like mechanic spacey would have looked really cool, but also that doesn't really speak to my talents because I'm not very good at like with like hands-on stuff. Like I'm not good with hardware or like actually fixing up cars on my own. Do I design fashions, outfits? Would love to hear you talk about clothes sometimes. I guess like in the sense that that like I design clothes for like the characters that I work on, like the original characters. I should say. So that might be interesting, an interesting experiment. You win. Oh, I'm gonna turn this off for now here. Hell, shout out. Okay, I think the other thing is that her neck is too long, maybe, compared to others. Yeah. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. Okay, what else can I try? So long. I'm still reeling in the best way over the fact that All Hail Shadow was his invisibility theme in Mega Mix Mania. Can stop you now. No ghosts bring you down. Nothing left to lose. You win. Choreography might actually be a good reference for this. The way I have the arm pose. Okay. So she's got like these cuffs that have like the navy blue stripes on them. El Shadow, heroes rise again. Fighting everything that's not your friend. I can stop you now. Ghosts bring you down. And left to lose. You win. Okay, got another idea. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. And maybe I'll do this. Yeah. Okay. Since we're on 2 layers, I think I have to flip the whole canvas. Okay, I dig that. I think that works. So now I just gotta have to, like, bring this over to the other side. What the? Why does it copy the hair over? Well, I know why, but I just forgot to draw the hair on the hair layer. Give it a bit of shading here, so the cuffs aren't quite as overpowering. Let's darken this arm because it is in the it's behind everything else. And then we just kind of like do this, I guess. Yeah. Now, we've got like, we got a bow here. All that water I've been drinking. It's good that I'm drinking a lot of water. Thank you all for the sippy reminders. But I must use the restroom, so I'll be back in a minute. Mwah.
Spacey Bottotelli will return after the break.
I'm back. I'm back. Thanks for waiting. So, yeah, I saw the sippy reminder as I was taking off, so I took another sippy before I came back on.
Oh no.
Okay. So
Yes.
what? Battle has replied to the post. Oh, let's go.
Nice stones! We have a new record!
Oh, check it out. What measure is success in this context? I wonder. Oh my gosh. Oh, my heart's a pounding. Oh my gosh. Alvanil. So Alvanil made a tweet that says art of Spacey Bat and I going around Christmas caroling, except instead of singing, we're doing a sick live mashup performance. And the caption is Jingle Bats. Oh my gosh. Oh, Vanille's so cool. Okay. I gotta pivot over to Chrono Gear account. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, all the compliments are just like... They're just making me smile ear to ear. Like, people are making animated GIFs of the video. That's nuts. Oh. Ba-ba-ba. Oh my gosh. All the compliments. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yes! Oh my gosh! The reply? Oh, thank you for invincibility, by the way. But, so Gav's Battle replied and he said, "How'd you know I travel via giant bouncing top hat?" That's so him. Let's go! Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I was only expecting to reach like our current follower base when I posted the video, but the fact that like we have 2 Tempest members now that have like replied and one of them followed me. Oh my gosh. I'm just a quiet little bat trying to do my little bat things. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Battle. Okay, I just want to check a few more things. Let's go! Oh my god! Yeah, Paige is offering her congratulations too. I don't know if my screaming got her wound up just now. But whatever, I don't care. Avanel. You know how the gameplay video that we posted like was Gavis Battle centric? Battle just replied. Oh my gosh. He was like, "How did you know that I travel via giant bouncing hat?" Oh my gosh. Let's go. Paige, it's okay, honey. Mommy's just really happy right now. Okay. So Aqua has like a very poofy skirt. I like it a lot. I just have a soft spot for poofy skirts that have like the petticoat like underneath to kind of like make them extra poofy. That's how I like wearing my gothic dresses when I'm out and about. Yeah, she's definitely got the petty poof going. So like the top half of the skirt is just kind of like this circular shape. Wow. The past like 12 hours or so have been absolutely crazy. In the best way. Okay. Wrong layer. There we go. I can only dream to make music this hype. But I will get as close as possible with every passing year. Go Gats! Oh my gosh, Mike, thank you so much for 13 gifted subs. Thank you for your support. Let's go! Yeah! Hope everybody enjoys your new emotes. So she has an anchor on her skirt, but of course it's white instead of navy blue. You have a reason to be excited. You deserve nothing but the best. Thank you, Dark Red. Oh my gosh. I wonder how long we can keep this momentum going. Like, of course it's not gonna last forever, but you know, I'll ride the high waves while they're still roaring. I just can't get enough. Get enough. Don't you want, baby? Baby, and rising to the top. Yeah, life is a highway. Yeah. Nat, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Naganuma is a master of his style. I hope you can ride that happy wave soon. I hope so too, Alex. Everybody give give best wishes and happy vibes to Alex, because I know she's been having a rough time lately. We'll manifest good times, and then hopefully they will arrive once again. Got enough of you. Okay, so let's make it even poofier. And I guess we could move this over here. And there's like 2 more bows. Like right here. Nice. And then we got the poofy ruffles, which are basically the same kind of ruffles that are on her bonnet. Gosh, today has been very surreal. Da, 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 da. Yeah, fist bump. You deserve every good thing, Spacey. No you, Alex. No you, no you. But thank you. Paige is doing the low barks like she's about to like go wild. But they're both Sammy and Paige are currently in my office right now. like that, I guess. Maybe make it like a bit wider here. Cool. Yeah, something like that. I mean, there's more layers to it, but I feel like it would get a little busy with that. So now we draw her legs. Let's go. Okay. And she's got cute shoesies. Which are also navy blue. They're navy blue with like cute bows on the end. But how do I draw a bow at such a very small size? I guess something like that. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Ah. 3 pixels is all you need? You do that sort of thing all the time? Yeah, exactly, Ashley. You like absolutely nail the Game Boy Color aesthetic every time. I guess that's good enough for now. Oh my gosh. I do think... Yeah, I think I have the same problem as with Marine, where the torso is just too long. So I think I need to compress that a little bit. Okay, one more step. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Something so charming about a time when color could be subtle for a game device and it was exciting. Yeah. Okay, something else I could try is making this part a bit shorter. So I noticed that the ruffles are kind of like... They kind of like go down in like a bell shape almost. Wow. Okay. I could do something like... Nah. Okay. I think that's a pretty good draft to work from. Yeah, for both of them. canvas. Maybe I'll move this leg a little bit. Like that. Move it over here. Yeah, I think that looks a bit more balanced. Rather than if they're just, like, stiff and straight. Yeah. Cool. You've seen plenty of games like Pseudo Regalia adapt the limitations of the console they're based off of, and it's really cool. Yeah, that... Like, it's very impressive what they were able to pull off with such limited assets for that game. Oh my gosh, it's already been 3 hours? Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I agree, Alex. Tails, they massacred my boy in Sonic Forces. Specifically, like, that's the one that's really stands out to me the most, or the fact that they just, like, completely forgot about his character development from Sonic Adventure 1. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, right? They massacred my boy. But thankfully, they seem to be kind of back on the right track. Like, obviously I haven't played Frontiers yet, so I don't know how the cutscenes work out, but I've heard that they kind of, like, address why he was like that, specifically in Forces when he was not before. They did much better in Frontiers, but you won't say how? Okay, yeah. I am still planning to catch up on the chronology. I have to bite the bullet at some point and finish Silver's story in 06. Well, I have to start it. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's something that I am determined. I am determined to finally beat that game. There we go. That was bothering me. Infinite is immensely punchable. Oh my gosh. So cool. Okay, who else could I draw that is relevant to levels that are up and coming? I'll have to double check the script. Oh, I know how I could draw. Or who I could attempt to draw. For however long we have left on this stream. I want to draw Kayla. Looking her up for a reference sheet. Yeah, I remember watching like a little bit of the 3 showcases for Kayla, Kobo, and Zeta. I'm still happy for them. So I will take this full-size image and save it. But I do like we had to include Kayla because like it's kind of like I don't like it's not canon obviously, but like there's like her and Crony are like good friends, like on streams and stuff. Like they've been playing Raft together a few times, and like yeah, they're good friends, and they kind of have like a headcanon that Kayla, because Kayla is a blacksmith. They kind of had a headcanon that she, like, forged Crony swords. And, like, when they stream together, like, the hashtag is, like, I think it's Timesmith. So I'm thinking, like, I don't know if the game will actually have, like, upgrades in that regard. But if you could upgrade your sword, then, like, Kayla would be the one to do it. References... It's gotta be her. Okay, I've got the reference saved. Also, Fun fact, Kayla's design is like purposely reminiscent of like penguins, but she does not like the association with penguins. So she has steered like very clear away from it. Whereas with some other like bird themed hololive VTubers, like they kind of embrace it, of course. But you know, I respect it. I respect her trying to do like her own thing. And she does have a penguin mascot, which I considered being like a member of Marines Pirates, because I otherwise don't have any like mascot designs to work off of. But I just decided to go with the Nusagis, which are Pecora's mascot. Because, like, you know, Pecora is all about those explosions. So I have a feeling that maybe some of her buns could like help out Marine. Now, I don't know the specific reason for Alex. I just know that she wants to steer clear from the Penguin Association. Okay, so I believe Kayla's pretty tall, so I'll just make her as tall as Marine. Ugh, she's very tall. And I mean, it could be like a similar case as before, to where I could copy the head shape from another character, but I just don't feel like it. In some regards, I feel like it's almost like a bit more work, because you have to erase like the face and the hair and stuff. Okay, so for Kayla, she has mustardy yellow hair. Okay, cool. Let's get a darker color. I'm just gonna improvise the colors for her. For now. Seen what? Too many cool indie games out there these days? Yeah! Wholeheartedly agree there. There's just way too many to keep up with. So I guess her hair kind of like, there's a part of it that kind of like goes down here. Whoopsie. And it's a bit stringy at the end, but only a little bit. It's like a loose like part of the ponytail, I guess. I feel like she would have like narrow eyes. She's got more of like a stern expression. Get that white color. And she has, her design like has a very like bold red. Do that. There's kind of a piece of hair that I'm missing here. Whew, okay. And I guess I could carry over this as part of like an eyeshadow. Okay, cool. Now I need to... Because she has kind of a smile, but not really. How do I draw a very subtle smile? Oh, no. I'll just do that for now. Okay, cool. Let's bring this up a little bit. And then she's got these cool red sunglasses. That are like kind of like shaped like this, but I should probably make them thinner. Thinner up top. And they've got like a black border like this. And they're kind of like attached to like a bandana of some kind, I guess. Almost like goggle glasses. Not like full on goggles, but like goggle sunglasses. Cool. Yeah, and there's kind of a like a gray bandana as well. Just like a bit lighter than that. There we go. Like that. And then she's got more hair behind here. Just a bit. Like on both sides. Cool, cool. Alright, so... I feel like I need another shade of red. Because the bandana is like red on top here, I notice. And then finally there is more mustardy hair up there to kind of round it out. Yeah, she's got a little straight hair up there too. I'm honestly liking how this looks out so far. It's got a unique feel. Is there a color limitation or style guide I'm sticking with for this project? Not really. I just try to like try not to go too overboard with the colors, especially for like the human-like characters. So that way they remain like readable at this small of a resolution. Okay, so that kind of goes like that. Need a thicker part right here. We just kind of go with what feels right compared to everything else that's made in the game. Okay, so we need a darker gray for her collar. She's got like a turtleneck on her. I notice. I'll do this, give it a little bit of a texture. And she's got like a little like dangly charm at the bottom, I notice. Right there. Cool. Oh, right, I almost forgot. She's got a cool bandana. Which is, okay, it's the bottom part is like right next to her eyes. Nice. Like that. Sweet! And then one on the opposite side that matches. Oh my gosh. I'm very excited to get to parts of the game where like Crony is like meeting with like the talents that she frequently collabs with. I think their interactions are going to be a lot of fun. All right, cool. And she does have like a really fluffy hood surrounding like her neck. That's a part of her coat, but I will save that for later. She's looking pretty good so far. Am I still keeping the dev cycle limited to 6 months? I want it to be 6 months before we have like a substantial amount of content, like in a mostly final state, and then like after that we would like start going hardcore into like testing and stuff. So that gives us until like March. Okay, so she's got the penguin outfit. That kind of lays like this. Well, the originally intended to be penguin outfit, but is now just Kayla's outfit. Okay, I do that, and then we got sleeves on either side. Okay, that's better. So, just got these things. Sleeves right here. Let me compare the arm height, the crony. Okay, we got plenty of room. So she's got these white collars right here. I noticed that she wears 2 different kinds of gloves. Like one is like a full-on like it's much thicker, which I assume is for like pulling stuff out of the fire. And then she's got like a normal glove, but I guess I could go with the asymmetry here. But then like when I flip the sprite, like I can just like flip it. It shouldn't matter too much. Okay, that's good. Maybe get a wider shoulder. That's fine. That's cool. I'm just gonna draw the second one by hand. Cool. So here she's got like the big thick power glove. could do something like this. Ah, whatever. Sure, it'll look better once I actually like draw the torso. Okay. Draw up to the hips here. Nice. She's got this kind of like weird like belt halo, I guess, that's around her waist, and I'm not quite sure how that's structured. But like, I'll do this part first. Deadlines are a really good tool for lighting a fire under you to actually finish things. Yeah, I agree. It's a good way to control scope, so that way you don't like spend like a really long time on a project that might never get done. And even if you miss your original deadline, it still like gives you like a good like general like rule of thumb to aim for in terms of like how big you want the game to actually be. Yeah, she's got a belt here, tool belt. And kind of snakes around like this. Like that. And then there's like a hammer here and a bunch of tools. Which I could just like draw some lines to kind of indicate that. Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Da 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 da. I'm gonna move this over here. So, move this right here. Nice polish. So, like, her dress is, like, very vertical. Makes her look like extremely tall. Which is just pretty neat. It's got, like, these slits here in the sides. For, like, the legs. Which is quite nice. Da 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 da. Okay, it does. The white part doesn't go as down as much as that part, but like I noticed at the bottom here, it starts to gradient into white. So I'll do this. And then kind of the inside is also a light gray. Whereas she's wearing like transparent leggings. They're kind of similar to Marine's in color, so I'll just swipe that color there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you. think I'll want to do the same thing as Aqua, where I just like make this leg like move out to the side a bit. Da, 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 da. So I'll do this. Nice. Okay. Give me that highlight color. Yeah, something like that. And how tall are her boots? I'm gonna have to look at her page again. Da 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 da. Kayla. Please give me reference. Okay, I see. I see how long they are. Just normal shoe size. She's got like the red bottom. Looks like that, I guess. And then I give it a bit of a highlight. Three characters on the stream, that's solid. Yeah, I know, I'm really happy with that. I'm very happy with the progress that we have made today. A little bit of a crease here to kind of show where the tummy is, I guess. Yeah. Cool. I almost feel like I should bring the shoe over even more. Does she have a heel on her boot? I'm gonna pretend there's one for now. I'm gonna kind of do this. Nice. Just copy this over here. Yeah, I love Alex's emotes. She's got an emote of Shadow the Hedgehog too with sunglasses. I like using that one a lot. Okay, so now I can draw her fluffy hood, I guess. It's so fluffy. So it kind of like wraps around here. Wraps around here. Then it kind of, there's like some white fluff up here. And then we got some gray fluff. Up on. Oh gosh. have it poking out from behind her hair here, I guess. And then some super dark gray fluff. Yeah. Something like that, I guess. Da, 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 da. Do feel like maybe her hips could be a bit wider. Yeah, like that. Let me kind of do this. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I want fries every time I listen to this song. Okay. Okay. Move this here. I want fries sky high. Fries stack sky high. That's what I want. I think my favorite kind, at least when it comes to homemade cuisine, like my favorite kind of fries are like made with red potatoes. It's so good. But as far as restaurant fries goes, I'm game for anything because they always know how to make a good fry. Like pretty much any like deep fried like potato is gonna taste absolutely amazing regardless of what kind of potato it is. Blue, blue skies, blue, blue skies I see. Cool. So, fries, I want fries. Hot cats. Let me flip horizontally. Maybe I could do a hand on hip pose. Let me try that. Blue, blue sky. Okay, cool. Na 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 na. Okay, so for this, I could do this. No. Darken it like this. Good enough for now. I mean, Gav's Battle does have hand on hip, so I could use that as a reference. By the way, this is what his sprite like looks like, because like I know in the video you can only see him from the waist up because he's in his giant hat. But yeah, that's a full sprite. He's got a few different poses too. Like, since he's a minor NPC, like, he only has, like, a handful of sprites. Him and Polka as well. Blue skies. Okay. Blue skies I see. I'm gonna flip this over. No need to reinvent the wheel, especially with a complicated hand pose like this, at least in terms of how complicated it is to pull off at this small of resolution. So I'm gonna do this. Oops. Okay, I think that's gonna be the key. So let's bring you over here. Ooh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I got a bit of shading here, since the hand is now casting a shadow on the cloth. Cool. So I guess like I could go like right here, here, and here. Blah, blah. Kind of give the toolbox, I mean the tool belt, like thicker proportions. Yeah, that doing like different hand poses it gets annoying after a while. So my sprites still look cool. Thank you, thank you. I noticed that like the black parts of her outfit have a lot of rim lighting. I assume that's because of like the fabric. Okay, so I guess I could do this as well. And I'll do it here. Why not? Both Sammy and Paige have rushed into the office at the exact same time, and they're like, "Mother, it's feeding time." And I'm like, "No, you still got half an hour, buddy." But I do feel like this is a good place to wrap up, honestly. Gives me some time to wind down before I feed Puppos and myself. Da, 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 da. But yeah, we drew 3 entire characters as drafts. So now I can pass these along to Ward and Neko and the other pixel artists, and then we can give them some extra TLC to put them on the same level of fidelity as the other characters, of course. What's the dog doing? Gosh, I can't wait to see them animated. Oh my gosh. Very productive day all around. Just such an, oh my gosh, such an exciting day too. Thank you all so much for kind of like, you know, being here and choosing to spend your limited time with me. But yeah, Laplace is here. There are actually 2 Laplaces in the game. The main villain is a Laplace from a different timeline, which we are referring to as Alter Laplace. I can show her real quick. Okay, yeah, this is Alter Laplace. So, like, she's basically Laplace without the shackles. So she's unlocked the limitless knowledge of the universe. Because, like, the entire concept of Laplace Darkness's character is based on the concept of Laplace's demon. Which is kind of like, I guess, like, a way to summarize, like, the concept is that, like, a being that knew the position of every atom in the universe could predict everything that's ever going to happen. Pretty interesting concept to base like a VTuber off of. But I really adore her design. Like, so this is like the alternate version. Like, she has her shackles off, and like to kind of like differentiate her visually, I decided that like with the shackles off, she would get taller. So Alter Laplace is about as tall as Kiryu Coco was. Yeah, taking off the power limiters. It's something that the normal La Plus normally cannot do because she has this crow guarding over her, and anytime she tries to take the shackles off, the crow will annoy her until she stops. Neon Purrs! Hi! Hope you're doing well. I'm about to wrap things up for the day, actually. But, yeah, I'll show you what we were able to draw today. So, most of these characters were just references, but I managed to sketch out pixel art designs for 3 additional characters in our hololive fan game. Marine, Aqua, and Kayla. Pretty rough compared to the other ones, but that's the point. I just wanted to get something like a good foundation for other team members to base the sprites off of. Cyber Kitty Raid. Yeah, Neon. I like watching Neon Purse streams a lot. Like she streams on I believe Twitch and YouTube. But they're super chill. She plays like first-person shooters a lot. That's kind of her specialty. But very nice chill streams to hang out in. Okay, so without further ado, I think that will do it for today. I will go ahead and continue this raid train and find someone else to raid. Yank! Aw, thank you everyone so much. So, let's see who's online. A few people. Let's see. Who shall I raid today? Let's see. Nobody that I follow really is doing art right now. Oh, somebody's playing Freedom Planet right now? Oh. Yeah, I do like rating like people who are like playing any of our games. But at the same time, it's like you wonder what exactly this person is like. But I'm sure it should be fine. So, let's raid this Freedom Planet player, shall we? Okay. Yeah, I hope it's not too much of a jump scare. Okay, there's the raid message. So, without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope you all have the best of weekends. I'll see everybody again on Tuesday next week. I usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. I will be adjusting my schedule next week to concur with the ending of daylight savings time on the East Coast. So for parts of the world that do not celebrate daylight savings, that means I will be streaming, I think, an hour later than usual. But I'll keep y'all posted. I'll have a schedule on Monday. Brave-hearted hero, I am a... Right, that's a wrap. Bye.